If you are a new YouTuber feeling frustrated about low views, slow growth, and also frustrated about how the algorithm is working against you, this video is for you, because today I'm going to be shifting your focus on what truly matters, which is the things you can control as a new YouTuber. Let's go. Hello and welcome back. I am Angela, the face behind this channel. I'm here to inspire you, educate and motivate you to become the best version of yourself as a YouTube creator. So let's go. So when you're first new to creating content on YouTube, it can seem overwhelming, especially if you don't have any prior experience in creating content. Perhaps you have not been creating any form of content at all, maybe on other social media platforms, and then suddenly you find yourself creating content on YouTube. At first, it can be overwhelming. So this is why it is very important you understand and know the things you can actually have control over as a creator, because there are some things you can control and there are things that you can't control. So today we are going to be looking at those things. What do you have control over as a creator, and what are the things that you actually don't have control over, no matter how much you worry or have sleepless nights over it? Yeah, so let's dive in. So number one, as a YouTube creator or as a content creator in general, you do have control over creating quality content. Okay, content quality is important because this is what is going to attract your audience in the first instance. But now we know that Rome wasn't built in a day. So but as a new creator, you just have to put more focus on creating quality content. You might not create the best quality content in your first video or even in the second video, but you know, as you go, you grow, you learn, you improve, and that is all there is to it. And I say content creation as something that you cannot already be perfect before you start. It's actually really a journey of learn as you go. Okay, so you have the power over creating quality content. So focus on the quality of your content. That is number one. Then number two, consistency. Definitely, this is what you have control over, right? So you should also put your focus more on staying consistent, because let's be honest, even if you have one viral video, okay, and you are not consistent in your channel cannot go far. Okay, so staying consistent is what will help you build trust with the YouTube algorithm, with your audience, and overall in your progress. Okay, so being consistent is very crucial. So how can you even stay consistent? Okay, it's all about creating a schedule that you can stick to. Okay, for example, if you are a very busy person, you can stay committed to at least posting a video weekly, and that weekly you can say, okay, I am going to be posting my videos every Thursday at 10 a.m. and you stick to it, because that will help the YouTube algorithm figure out how your channel functions, who your audience are, when your audience are online, and so forth and so forth and so on and so forth. So if you are not consistent in creating your content, it's going to harm your growth and slow your growth real bad. So that's number two. Now, number three, what you should be focusing on and what you have control over as a creator are, of course, your thumbnails and your titles. Now, before I go ahead, kindly hit that subscribe button if you found value in what I'm sharing here with you. Hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so that next time I drop a video, you will be notified, because I intend to be creating more content like this that will actually inspire and help YouTube creators like myself who are new to this YouTube street. Okay, so number three, creating catchy thumbnails and titles. Now, when you are first starting off, you might not be perfect in creating the best thumbnails or titles. Like I said, it's a journey. You start and then you figure out what is working. Because when you start creating your thumbnails, it's a skill that you learn over time and you get better at it. So don't beat yourself up in the initial stage. And when you see other thumbnails on YouTube and you feel intimidated because you feel like, oh, my thumbnail are nothing compared to this thumbnail I'm seeing here. So in time, you too, you will improve in your editing skills, and that will help you to also create the type of thumbnails that will attract your audience. And of course, your title has to be catchy. Okay, I think everybody is trying to improve on this. It's not, I don't know if you can ever get perfect in those things, but it's just something you just keep try this and try that and see what's working and stick to it. And one thing in this content creation thing is what works today might not work tomorrow. So you have to be flexible and ready to, go with the wave. All right. So your thumbnails and your titles is something you should focus on because you have power over that. And now, number 4. This is very important because this is going to add or help you grow faster in the YouTube in your YouTube journey. Okay, so that is engagement. So what do we mean by engagement? Okay, so when you post a video and somebody comments on your video, okay, you have to respond to that comment. Okay, respond to your audience, build that engagement. And also, as a creator, if you have other channels that you follow that are creating topics that interest you, you can also engage in their content. From there, one person, another channel might discover your channel, and this is how you build your community, and this is how you grow. Okay, engagement is important. You have power over that, so focus on that. So number 5 is your mindset. Now, in whatever we do in life, our mindset plays a vital role. Whether you will fail or succeed, it starts from the mind. So you have control over your thoughts, what you project, and how you feel overall about your content, about your channel. So don't forget that the energy you give out is what is going to come back to you. So if you are working so hard to build your channel and you are all negative about it, so how are you really going to attract the kind of people that will help you grow? I don't think that will work. So you have control over your mind. So focus on the type of things you think about your channel, about your content, about yourself. It's very important to always look at things from the brighter side. Always staying positive, always doing your best, learning from your mistakes, and not projecting negativity out inside your content. Okay, so you have to let that excitement shine through. Believe in yourself even when your videos are not yet perfect. Just find happiness doing what you do and make sure your mindset is positive. Okay, control your mindset, focus on your mindset because you have power over that. Okay, so now number 6 on my list is SEO optimization. Okay, so now this is something that might not be very usual to new creators, because I also had to learn that when I first started. I didn't know anything about SEO optimization, let's be honest. So I am also learning about it, and SEO optimization is something that you have to learn, you have to practice, you have to research the right keywords for your video, the right hashtags, the right, make sure that your video or your titles, your description is search engine optimized, right? So you have power over that, okay, to the best of your ability, of course. So it's all about trying, doing what you can, and of course, improve as you go. So SEO optimization is something you should be focusing on as a creator because it matters a lot. So don't forget to subscribe. Okay, thank you for watching. So let's move on. Number 7 on my list on the things you have control over as a creator is, okay, improving your skills overall. Okay, if you know that your editing skill is not yet, not yet 100%, you have power over that. You can control that. So focus on improving your skills, watching tutorials on how to use CapCut, how to use InShots properly, how to use Canva to do your thumbnails. Okay, there are really nice and easy to follow tutorials everywhere here on YouTube that you can learn from. Okay, so focus on improving your skills in your editing skills, focusing on a brighter like your video quality, how to make it brighter, your sound, overall. That's why I said content creation is a journey. It's not something that you figure out the first day you start creating content. As you grow, you improve. You say, okay, now I'm confident in front of camera. Let me do something about my sound. Let me do something about my video. I want it to be more professional, more clear. These are things that you should be focusing on as a YouTube creator or as a content creator overall. Because sometimes I feel like we worry ourselves and we try to waste time trying to figure out something that we cannot actually control. Okay, so these 7 things, if you are able to follow it up and really focus on it and stop wasting your time and energy on other things that you don't really have control over as a creator, it's going to help you a lot to make your journey here on the YouTube street a bit more easier. Now we're going to go over to the things you don't have control over. Okay, you really don't have control over all these things, even if you have some influence on it, but you really don't have control over these things. So we're gonna go over that now. Let's go. So now, number 1, you really don't have control over algorithm and going viral on YouTube. Okay, you don't have control over the YouTube algorithm. So we just have to trust YouTube, and we just have to allow YouTube to do its thing, right? We just have to learn to be patient, do what we can do as a creator, do our best, and just allow YouTube to do its thing, because the YouTube algorithm is YouTube's business. Okay, we really don't have control over that. So stop worrying about the YouTube algorithm. Stay consistent by sticking to a particular schedule that will influence the YouTube algorithm, but you don't really have control over it. That's YouTube's thing to do. So by you being consistent in creating quality videos, like what we just went over, the things you should be focusing on, if you are able to do that, the YouTube algorithm will pick up, and you start seeing results and growth. So, and also you don't have power or control over the views you get and the engagement you get. So you really don't have control over that. So stop beating yourself up, because like I said, it still boils down to creating quality and valuable content. Once you are able to meet up with that standard, definitely someone will find value in your video and someone will view it, right? So, but you actually don't have control over it. Like, there is no place you can go now and say, oh, you come and comment on my video. It doesn't work like that. You really don't have control over that. So don't beat yourself up. So another thing you don't have control over is other people's opinion. People are going to criticize you. People are going to leave bad comments. People are going to do all sort of things. People are going to be in a competition with you or whatever. You really don't have control over that. So don't put your focus and your energy on such things. And also, you don't have control over who is subscribing to your channel and who is not. So if you are doing what you are supposed to do, I'm very sure that your audience will find you and they will also subscribe if your channel or your videos is benefiting them in any way. So this is why what you have control over actually is the type of content you put out. Make sure it's creating value, educative, or entertaining, in a good way. Just make sure that you are creating valuable content. Before you put a video out, ask yourself, if this video shows up in my FYP, will I take a moment to watch and hear what this person has to say? And this is where your title and your thumbnails also come in, because that's the first few seconds that will, make somebody to pause and have a second thought if they want to actually click on your video or not. So that's it from me today. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section, what you are going to be doing to improve your content creation overall, and if what I shared here today helped you shift your mindset from where it was before into knowing exactly what you should be focusing on. Please like, comment, and share, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.